Hi, Domenica here from easysewingforbeginners.com, and in this video today I'll be showing you how to do the backstitch, and this is part of the hand embroidery for beginners series, so don't forget to check out that playlist. Okay, so to get started I've got my needle threaded up with some pearl cotton today, and I've got it knotted at the end of one of the tails, and I've got my hoop all ready with my fabric. So I'm going to start by bringing the needle up from behind at the beginning of my little guideline here. I'm going to pull that thread all the way through, and then I'm going to go across one stitch length and pull that thread all the way through. Now when I come back up, I'm going to go across one stitch length again. But this time I'm going to go back to the end of the previous stitch, and I'm going to try and go back down that same hole and pull my thread all the way through. Now this method is called the stub method, and I'll just do a few more of those. Now this stitch is perfect for embroidering lines and text. Very easy hand stitch to do. Okay, now I'm going to show you the other method, which is called the sewing method. So I'm going to bring my thread back to the top of my fabric. Okay, and this time I'm going to put the needle down at the end of the last stitch, and then I'm going to bring it through about a stitch length in front of where this thread comes out here. Okay, and I'm just using my finger at the back there just to push that needle and guide it into the right spot. Okay, I'm going to pull all the way through. Okay, do that again. Now the sewing method is a little bit faster than the stub method, and I actually prefer doing the sewing method when I'm doing a back stitch. Okay, so to finish off, I'm just going to put the needle back through where the last stitch finished, and to secure my stitching, I'm going to pass the needle through my stitching at the back there, and I'm just going to do that one more time, but this time I'm going to pass the needle through that little hoop at the end there. Okay, you can do that one or two times if you like, and then I'm just going to wind my needle through the stitches at the back there, or wind the thread rather, and that'll just hide it away nicely there and leave the back nice and tidy and neat. Right, so there you have it. That's how you do the back stitch. Now just a quick little tip if you're using backstitch for text. If you've got some type curls, then I recommend using a shorter stitch length when you're going around the tight parts in the curls, and then that way you'll still get a nice backstitched line like that. Okay, and the same for this one as well. If you're doing some loops, you can do longer stitches for the straight parts, and then when you go to do the curls, then shorten your stitch length. You'll get around those curls really nicely. I hope you found this video useful. Don't forget to check out the other videos in my hand embroidery for beginners series, and subscribe to keep up to date with all my other videos coming out in the near future. Thanks for watching. See you next time.